need to bring Nene back. I'm tired of y'all hoes. Where is Nene?
She called Andy racist.
Nene, well, she wasn't wrong. Ooh.
You don't know Andy?
Well, he might have a little bias.
You know what? You're right, Andy.
Maybe.
We love you because one day you will call me and I will work for you.
He's always fucking the black boys. Ooh. And he knows Raheem, the OnlyFans.
Don't gag Andy. Andy, we love you.
Andy loves the black booty.
Oh, let the church say amen.
Amen.
Because welcome back to Watch-A-Lerngz covering The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 16, Episode 5. I did not look up the episode name, so we're going to call it Kenya Moore's Funeral. Because why would you do that?
Bon voyage, that career.
I don't remember. I think we started. Oh my God, before we start on the big thing is Kenya, but hold on. Wait for me. Follow me here. Once again, we have the 18th housewife, Charles. Because here she come again.
This big old bitch.
Charles, you might be a lovely lady, lovely man, I guess.
You remind me of Cordell.
Bitch, you stay reading your wife like a bitch. Once again, I ask you to pull out your purse and give her the wig glue. Ooh, fix your wig. What did she say today? Making mac and cheese again or some shit. Cooking. Being obnoxious and then be like, don't talk to me about your shit. Why the fuck are you talking to me? Well, bitch, are you my husband or are you a bitch?
And lady, he
just has too much of an opinion on her looks for it to be like, you are an old man. And then it's also giving that, like, you're embarrassed to be seen with her. And no lie, the way she showed up. Listen, the way she showed up to Kenya's fucking grand opening.
I won't lie.
I wouldn't have shown up.
Angeline. What's her name?
Angela.
I did like that purple confession look. You look sick.
Yes.
That was your best look. Everything else, ooh.
Kenya,
no, that orange,
stunning.
that brown
on your salon.
She was wearing purple.
No, but there's like a brown orange look that she has with the black wig. That also looks nice. You do eat your fashions. Do eat certain times, but the chartreuse dress with the orange nails, it was creative wear.
Okay.
I do like you in that like coppery kind of outfit.
Well, maybe we need to shut up and Charles need to pick out her drag.
Oh, right. The expert.
Right, so.
Her stylist.
Every time Charles come up, I'm like,
listen,
give her a peach.
Today,
give her a gown.
Yes.
This episode.
Well, Patricia, the newest Patricia.
Fix your wig. Let me do your makeup. Oh my God, girl.
Your lace is lifting.
She's a bitch.
And then when she was like, that took me out. Why are you talking to me about your problem?
Oh, yes. He's like, why are you even talking to me? Like, hello, aren't we together?
That's what I used to talk to you about work.
Girl.
About your problems, child.
I was like, Charles, pull your wig down. You need to fix your wig.
No, she wants to be a housewife.
Let me tell you, this episode was Brit groveling.
Brit,
why would you threaten Kenya with a gun?
Well,
why did you threaten Kenya with a gun?
I regret the whole situation, and I just, it's just crazy. Girl, throw that.
You said you were gonna pistol whip somebody.
Girl. You did say you was gonna.
She was trying to be that little thing.
Do you know how petty Kenya is?
For 40 minutes straight.
Do y'all not know how petty Kenya is?
Right.
Kenya tried to kick Portia off the boat when the boat was in the middle of the water.
Kenya is wild. Kenya will punch you to the floor.
Kenya will dig up old ass tea that you think no one knows.
Before we get into Kenya Moore launch party, I feel like something else happened, but I don't remember what. Did anything important happen?
Portia and Drew. Portia's extra shady today.
That's at the party.
Okay.
And before the party,
it was just a bunch
Angela
of dinners.
And Charles, shady girls.
It was literally just a bunch of dinners of them discussing what happened with Brit, and they were just like, and her groveling, being like, I just, I regret.
You did say she apologized to everybody but Kenya.
I said that.
Oh, you said that.
Because what the fuck? She's explaining the situation all 10 times different ways,
just
saying that she's sorry, just say this, and I'm like, girl, you all this lip service to the wrong person.
Maybe Kenya didn't want to talk to her because Kenya did pay her debt.
So let's get to the premiere, the ceremony of the Kenya Moore hair care.
It looked gorgeous, like Sindel's purple garden.
It did look nice. Portia, you look nice. Cynthia is back because we had $5. Oh,
Cynthia, you were so bored.
I did think your wig looked nice this one time.
She looked like an auntie.
She had the dread ponytail.
I didn't like the dread ponytail.
I did. I'm gonna give it to you because we gotta be very, very
generous.
Oh, we forgot about Shamia.
Very rich,
very nice. Anyways,
I love Shamia. Shamia always got the Gladys Knight Fantasia cut. Very rich, very nice. Okay, then we had Drew. Drew came late as hell.
Drew, you look like Natalie Nunn, but
Drew
black.
and these auburn wigs.
And now she's very much like, so, it's been some time. When are we just going to move past
Portia said,
this?
don't talk to me.
She's like, hang it up.
And you know Portia punched a bitch to the floor. Drew, secure that wig, because Portia
said no.
Right.
You know Portia likes to punch. Oh, well, maybe not now, because she got a haircut.
She likes to cry.
She do.
Probably.
Ooh.
Or read.
Or punch.
Not too much.
You know she's a Cancer, so she's emotional.
I love Portia. Then, who else was there? Oh, Kelly,
Kelly Price.
You look great.
She looked great at the opening.
Like, you have no in between. Like,
Yeah.
some of your looks be eating everybody. Like, your little, like, denim with the white
With
pumps.
the white pumps and the long wig.
Ooh,
Yes.
I was like, you are feeding all the children. Live.
But the Lil' Kim red pop star confessional look was awful.
I was asleep on that one.
Oh.
That one.
It's just her. I think the outfit vibe just doesn't suit
It don't look
her
bad,
face.
but I'm like, girl, change out of that. Well, I don't like that black beret, little church maid.
I don't like that.
I didn't like that.
But
it's
you
like
know
black
what
and
she
white
do
with
look
the
like?
little black beret. I'm
You
like,
know she do look like
no.
she gets
She's
Stasha Sanchez.
She's gorgeous. You beauty down.
You are mother of the house.
Who else was there? Shamia very nice. Cynthia there. Kenya was being a mess. I'm trying to get everybody before we start on the main problems. That's pretty much everybody.
That was pretty much it. No one else was doing anything. It was just really Brit.
Kenny, you look stunning
Portia
though. In that
and Drew
purple.
had that little tidbit. Portia just said, "Fuck you, bitch. I'm not talking to you."
Right. Talk to the wall.
That wasn't really much. Then the main the main cookies, the crumble. Brit came. Mm-hmm. Now
You tried to give Kenya some flowers and she...
Girl, let me tell you something.
Ooh.
Angela was the one that suggested Brit to come, and security didn't stop Brit from coming in. So they were like, it's a good sign. You weren't uninvited.
Girl, that's a bad
So that
sign.
way the security,
You know
they didn't kick you out.
Kenya has something plotting for you in that big wig.
A girl go home.
The wig was great,
I
by the
think
way.
you should not have gone, but reality TV drama. Bitch, so after Kenya pays that whole dust, Kenya
She
starts...
She showed up with flowers and was like, here, there's a heartfelt written
Kenya
card.
said-
And she literally was like, oh my god, hi! Ignored her like she was a fucking ghost.
I love it. Shady.
But then Kenya
Threw
starts
that
blasting
shit in
her
the garbage.
with a poster of her allegedly doing corn, an underage corn, revenge corn, all the corn. Bitch. And then this fucking hoe is like, no. And all the ladies in the cast are like, that's too much.
Girl,
That's
They were
too
chilling
much.
out at the salon.
each one
She
were
didn't have
leaving
one
one
ally.
by one.
Especially if Shamia is starting to tell you, she's the nicest one here.
No. Portia leaving. You know
Portia,
it's gone
that's
too
sad.
far.
And Portia
no.
messy as hell.
Exactly.
Messy as
Portia.
hell. How you do this and you almost destroyed Candy?
Ooh,
That's
you know,
what
I
I wanna
love
know.
Candy. Candy is also one of my top ones because Candy is very, very nice.
Very
She was
rich,
the
very-
she's
very
the
rich,
original.
Very rich, very nice.
Oh.
Right. Because Candy did not have to. She's like, all you bitches could team up and I will still.
So she wrote the song Bills, Bills, Bills by Destiny's Child.
Nice.
And Candy's also a smart businesswoman because she said, "Oh, this is not my only gig, bitch. I will put my motherfucking money in everything." Candy,
That's
we
right.
love. Bring back Candy. We know
Candy's not
motherfucking-
coming back because Phaedra's coming
We know
back.
Phaedra coming back, so Candy said, "Bitch, I'm burning it to the ground." If she come back,
Phaedra
she's
because
shooting
of the
Phaedra
rape
in her mouth.
allegation.
She refuses to be on the same show with Phaedra.
I feel like y'all give Candy the coin though.
No, Candy's boring.
After the allegation.
Candy is not boring. Do
She's
not
not-
do Candy.
Candy's boring.
Excuse me. No Candy slander on
Candy
here.
is boring. She's not a reader.
No. Yes.
Candy's not a reader, and you know she's.
But
not.
you know, Candy is the inner cry.
and she's New York, bitch. Shut up.
I love Candy. Bring
Candy
Nene
is
back.
just-
They really do need to bring back Nene. However, this
Girl.
the episode ends with basically them being like, "This too much," and because of her actions, Kenya will not be returned.
Kenya's fired. Oh.
She literally destroyed her entire bag, and they were like, "Yo,
Do y'all
you
think
on
she
your
should've been
salon
fired?
opening.
Do y'all think she should have been fired?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here's
That
the
was
thing.
too far, girl. It was too much.
After she paid her dust, Britt left, and then it was after she left that this bitch had a whole speech and decided to do all that. So you didn't even wait to do this with the hoe in the room. So it's even more stupid and messy for you to do this without her being there.
You showed explicit
You shoulda
photos of her
just-
doing fellatio.
You know
Should've
what?
Just left it at that.
You know what?
Kenya,
No,
you went
I don't
too
know
far.
what.
It just hit me. You know what? I'm gonna be problematic. I'm gonna be. The Atlanta series is going down the drain.
Oh, it been going.
Nobody cares about nothing. So Andy, you cannot afford to lose.
Bring back Phaedra.
Bring back Kenya. Because y'all cannot afford. Y'all already let go of Nene. So bitch, nobody's watching the show. Y'all let go of Candy. Nobody's watching the show. Y'all keep bringing Drew back. Nobody knew that she was a singer. Did you know that Drew was a singer? I did not know.
I don't even know who that lady is.
I love that Drew looks beautiful and stunning. However, Drew, I'm asleep.
Drew! Split.
I love that you have had 3 rounds.
You were on Girlfriends.
You were on Girlfriends.
You were on the game.
We are still mad at you for taking Drew from Melanie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know that.
His name is Derwin.
Drew, if you get a nicer wig and a nicer gown, I might consider you for to come back as a friend of the show. You're gonna come back next to Cynthia. You're just gonna come up at the bowling party every 3 motherfucking episodes.
And you're gonna rock a bad wig.
That's it. Because Drew, bring back Nene, goodbye Drew.
And leave Derwin alone.
And Drew's drama is so produced. I'm talking.
You put your husband in the basement.
You put your husband in the dungeon. Girl.
It really was the basement. Let me tell you, it's giving like how Roxy and Jinx, it's like, okay, girl, go up to her and tell her, hey.
Ask her what her favorite moment
ask her, right, like, ask her if it's okay if y'all start talking, because it's been some time. And she's like, get the fuck out my face.
This isn't a game to me.
This isn't a game to me.
I say, Drew, goodbye. Kenya, welcome back.
Kenya, girl,
but Kenya,
hold on. You're saying welcome back, Kenya, when she just been put in timeout?
Wait, hold on. Here's my
Kenya
thing.
Doesn't
but Kenya on camera has to do a course on revenge porn, a course on empowering women, a course on
a
public apology.
You might as well tell that hoe to write revenge corn is bad 3,000 times, teacher.
In the Bar Simpson.
Y'all need to learn.
Kenya Simpson.
Y'all need to learn.
Get the spiky wig on the chalkboard.
Get the Marge Simpson wig.
Pageant, girl. Stop playing with Kenya.
Okay, so Kenya, we are gonna say that was a bad job,
but you are a pageant girl, so I understand you, girl.
But you are the only reason why anybody is watching
the show at all.
Well,
because if Phaedra,
Portia cannot do it by herself.
Oh,
Portia is running her wig company.
Go naked hair.
Go naked hair. And Shamia?
Shamise.
Very rich right now.
Shamia, you're very boring.
This is Sonia Blake.